Yo, YouTube, what's good? It's your boy, Kari HQ. I'm back here today with another video for y'all. I first want y'all to go like and subscribe, and don't forget to comment. So let's get right into it. Today's topic is gonna be about using people in like relationships. So I'm gonna give you more of the guy perspective, you know what I mean? Because I'm a dude, but a lot of what I'm saying works both ways. You feel me? So I just want to give you a few ways on how you could know if you're being used. Because I got a lot of friends that be going through things. I got a lot of people that in my network that I talk to because I try to help out a lot of dudes when it comes to dating and advice like that. So aside from that, I've experienced some of that mainly back in my younger life, like in college and stuff, before I was like smart and more aware of everything. So yeah, man, I'm gonna jump right into it and start giving y'all a couple of the ways you can know if you're being used, right? So first, if you gotta pay for everything, that's probably the most obvious one, right? If you're messing with those types of girls that just want to go out and do stuff all the time, that always want you to fund it, you know what I'm saying? You gotta be smarter than that, man. You gotta know what you're worth, and if a girl wants to spend time with you as bad as you want to spend time with her, it should be mutual, right? Like, I'm not saying don't pay for a first date. That's pretty normal, but I'm just saying if you're dating, or not really dating, but in between, like starting, you already went on a couple dates maybe, and you're starting to date, and you start to notice these things. These are not things you might not notice on the first date or something like that. But yeah, man, these are from relationships that I've had. I'm telling you, you never want to be the dude paying for everything. That's not cool. I'm in Colombia right now, so especially in Medellin, a lot of girls try that to try to get dudes to just come out of pocket for everything. But you gotta let them know that that's not who you are, and you want a girl that can, at least bring something to the table, or at least can carry her weight. You know what I'm saying? We're not carrying that weight over here. We out here just trying to give girls what they want, and that's pretty much it. So another way you can know if you're being used, if your girl avoids like being too serious with you. You know what I'm saying? So not really serious, because I'm not really the guy to get serious with girls anyway. But if you can't talk about serious things with her, everything is very surface level. If you ask a serious question, I'm not talking about a relationship, because we're not asking girls, oh, where do we stand on the relationship? You don't want to do that anyway. But if you just, got a girl and things just, you can't talk about serious things with her, that's probably not a good sign, because that means she's not able to come from the heart and be genuine with her opinions or whatever. So that's that. Another thing is having a girl that, only wants to do stuff that's on her agenda, you know what I mean? That doesn't like to, let you lead and kind of come up with things and do some of the things that you might want to do, or doesn't take time to learn what you like, you know what I'm saying? If a girl's not trying to learn you and you're not seeing that progression of her trying to like get better at seeing who you are and try to cater to you in that way, then you don't want that. You gotta demand that. Like, one thing, you gotta die about your respect out here, because especially, that's just what I say. But like, when it comes to just hooking up with a girl with respect, I'll give up or dying. I'm sorry, if you gotta die for your respect, man. If you just gotta give up a girl for your respect, then that's nothing, bro. That's nothing. Y'all should be happy to do that. Don't let a girl let you not respect yourself. You feel me? So it is what it is, man. That's a big one. Not her not trying to respect you and learn you and stuff like that. So let's get into a couple of different things that girls might use you for, because those are ways that you might know, you know, or find out that you're being used. So really quickly though, I want y'all to pay attention to everything. Don't be the only person not paying attention to what's going on, because I guarantee you these girls, they're paying attention to everything. You know, they're smart. You know what I'm saying? And it's a mental game, you know, and it is a game at that. So don't ever think you're not playing the game. You know what I'm saying? Or don't. That's when you lost already. So let's get into the things that girls might use you for, right? So I touched on it earlier, you know, with the if you're paying for everything but money, you know what I mean? Girls will use you for money if you got the bag, or even if you don't got a bag, they'll use you for wherever you got. That's no shock, but you know, aside from money, because that's a real easy one. Because you know, there's girls that just only use you for money, man. Like, it's not every girl that you end up paying for stuff is using you for money. That's not the case. I'm talking about when girls specifically are using you for money, and they just only are hooking up with you for whatever money you might give them or whatever you might buy them or stuff like that. So there's dudes out there like that. So if that's not you, then that's cool. But trust me, there's dudes out there that is going on. You know what I mean? They're coming up out of pocket for stuff for a girl or whatever. So that's not their wife or whatever. So that's that. Now, next to money and things that girls might use you for, it's definitely attention, man. Attention, whether you are, you know, in the gym, even in church, man. I've seen it crazy in church, where you know, there's girls that, you know, in church you're supposed to have a man and this and that, and there might be another dude in church, and they just want to have that look. So, you know, eyes on them, you know, for whatever reason. So attention, and girls will use you for attention all day, whether that's texting. You don't want to be the guy that they're texting all day. You know, I don't really recommend just texting all day and doing all that and giving them all that attention, because you should be having your attention focused on yourself. You know what I mean? So, you know, that's a big one for me. Like attention, girls, I could see that really quickly. So, yeah, man, watch out for the attention whores. I know that's a term we used to use. So, another one is, and I'll say this about this one. The next item that girls might use you for. This is the only one that I condone. So sex. Yeah, man, like girls will use you for sex. It happens, and I mean, like I said, I condone that kind of relationship, because at least I feel like, you know, everybody's getting what they want, and because most of the time that's what's the interest of a dude anyway. You know what I'm saying? And then, you know, like with that, at least it's like an equal exchange. You know what I mean? So like I said, I condone that. But, you know, at least be aware of what's going on, you feel me? So yeah, man. Another one, and this is a weird one, but it's something I've seen in the States a lot, and I've personally experienced it. But girls will use you for like race validation, or, you know, maybe there's a white girl, you know what I'm saying? For me, it was a white girl. I did it in San Antonio, and, you know, she had a whole bunch of black friends and, you know, political friends or whatever, and like, or, you know, people that claim to be like all into that, and you know, you could tell it was like a thing for them to have like a black dude. So watch out for that dude. You know, I mean, it is what it is. A lot of times, you know, it's not really a bad thing, because maybe, you know, for me, I was interested to see what that was like with a white girl or whatever. So yeah, man, the race validation is a big one. It's on the low. You know, it's cool. So just be aware, you know, that's the thing that's going on. So another just tip around the subject, you know what I'm saying, is how girls like to, I guess you would say, like, reward you after, like, say you got one of them girls that only likes money, right? And you end up taking her shopping, made a big mistake, but you did it, and or, you know, you taking it out to dinners you can't afford, you know what I mean, or something like that. Big mistake. Um, that might be the time where they're the most affectionate. That's the time when they're calling you daddy, or that's the time when, you know, they want to give you head or something like that. So you gotta watch out for when they try to condition you to be like, it's like positive reinforcement. You know what I'm saying? Rewarding you for doing what they want you to do, and you know you should be doing what you want to do. Always remember that. Unless you consciously are willing to make that decision to give up something for, because maybe you appreciate something somebody did, but you don't want to be doing it for their sake, you know what I mean, just because they want you to. So yeah, you know, in closing, I guess my best advice is not to offer girls too much in the beginning, you know what I mean, and really ever, you know, you just want to, if your goal is just to hook up with chicks, you don't want to come with nothing but dick and bubble gum. You know what I'm saying? That's something my uncle used to say, but it's true. You only want to come through with straight dick and bubble gum for them, give them what they want. You know, make them fall in love with you like that, and then, you know what I'm saying, you get that that one use that I do condone of, which is a fair exchange for sex, you know what I mean? And then, you know, that's all they can handle anyway most of the time. You know, it's never good to be being used, bro. That's a horrible feeling. I felt like that one time with this girl in college, you know what I'm saying, just being honest. That was probably the last time I really felt used, like, but it was obvious and it wasn't a good feeling, you feel me? So I feel a lot of dudes that when they tell me stuff like that, I really know what it's like. So, and it's hard for them to see their way through, I feel like. But man, y'all gotta stop that and just, you know what I mean, remember you gotta look out for yourself. You out here in this world, you know what I'm saying, you gotta look out for yourself. And at the end of the day, the more you do for you, and the more you reciprocate it and reciprocate those investments you make in yourself, it's gonna get you more girls anyway. You're gonna have less headaches and less things to worry about. So don't forget, you know what I mean, if you made those mistakes in the past, you could come from it and you could do a better job, and you know what I'm saying, have more control over the situation, you know what I mean. And that's just is what it is, you know what I mean. Girls, they like it when they can't get what they want, believe it or not. That's my experience. Anytime I told a girl no, you know, 95% of the time, they respond with a more chill, you know what I mean, like, okay, at least they're gonna be like, well, I can't, let me be more smart about how I want to get what I want. I'm gonna have to give up some more, you know, I'm gonna have to give up something else, because, you know what I mean, I ain't just gonna get whatever I want out this dude. He ain't like that, you know what I mean? So you definitely want to, you know, keep that about you, man. Don't give that up. And just remember, if you tell a girl no, she might leave. You know what I mean? And that's cool. You don't want them anyway. If a girl's leaving because you're not giving her what, you know, you're not giving the usage she wants out of you, whether it's validation, money, you know what I mean, or race validation or whatever, then we don't want it, you know what I mean? And you gotta be strong enough to stick to that. All right, so I hope this video is helpful for y'all. You know, definitely like and subscribe and comment. Keep giving me more topics to talk about. I appreciate all the love I'm getting from y'all. And yeah, right now I'm in Colombia, so a lot of the things that I'm talking about apply out here just the same. And you know, I want everybody to make smart decisions, pay attention to everything, you know, and don't let a girl disrespect you, don't let a girl disrespect you, man, because one thing, I forgot to touch on this, but if a girl is making jokes about you in public, like about your manhood, just doing shit that's disrespectful, treating you like a joke, you know what I mean, not respecting your time, making you wait for her, You know what I mean? Hella long. Hell no. Don't do that. Don't let a girl walk all over you like that. You gotta stay true to yourself, and don't let that happen, man. You gotta, like I said, be willing to die for your respect anyway. Not, and that's dying. We talking about just dealing with a girl, so it ain't about dying. You know what I mean? But you gotta be ready to die for that. And I'm not talking crazy like go just if anybody says something to you on the street, you ready to die. That's not what I mean. But you know what I mean. I'm just saying don't be disrespected. You know what I mean. Don't be disrespected. Let people know that you respect yourself. And you know, if people just want to disrespect you, you gotta look at the situation and see what's going on, and try to make the smartest decision for yourself. Of course, you know I want all my people out there to be smart. Yeah, man. I wish everybody the best. I'm gonna go ahead and sign off. I appreciate y'all watching the video. We out. Go ahead, like and subscribe and comment, man. Appreciate y'all. Peace.